Hello my friends and welcome to episode 86 of The Wanderer. We're still with Toulouse, but we've had a whole load of staff changes since the last episode. We've actually made a huge amount of staff changes this season, as you can see from the length of our ends. Always, at the end of last season I wasn't sure if I was going to stay with Toulouse. If an offer came in, I'd have been very open to leaving. Very glad I did stay now. I'm starting to really enjoy Toulouse. So out we have not actually sure, I'm pretty sure we covered him the last time, Stephen Laveri. I'm not sure if we did. Either way, we'll go with him. I do remember Jean-Philippe Delpech was mentioned the last time, so I think we covered him. Yeah, we did, because he's a chief data analyst and I mentioned that. So Shalouk Shaouki Ben Sadah, it was one of the guys that I brought in. He was our shooting coach. You know, he was actually fairly good. He was 4-star, but I decided to let him go. He wasn't really a stopgap at 4-star, but you know, Tunisian 40-year-old, he actually felt like he could have developed a bit more, but he had a year with us and he's moved on. Charlotte Bernard was a physio who's gone, the reserves physio's gone, and the other two physios have gone. So on the end, if we say that we covered from there, so I'll say it was about there, Laveri, so Ivan, no, because we covered data analyst, so we must have covered the sports scientist as well, so then we had covered Laveri, and that means Vink was covered. So on the end we've got Legenders, we're going to go with that. He was once Liverpool's intern manager. He's now my shooting coach. He was at Sparta and I brought him in. He's 4.5-star in that role, absolutely smashing it. Brought Ivanov as a physio. He's got 20 physiotherapy. We've got Terry Robertson as a under 19s data analyst. He's semi decent. Got a reserves physio, a reserve sports scientist who's fairly decent. It's actually better than some of our first team ones who are signed this year, because we've now got access to better ones, because you know it works like that. Martina Dreer comes in as a reserves physio from Wolfsberger. I'm going to try and pronounce this guy's name. He's Norwegian. I struggle with the Norwegian symbols, so I don't want to butcher it. He's got 20 physiotherapy. He's in the under 19s as well. We've got Scott Davies as the under 19 sports scientist. Christoph Lichtenker, butchering Austrian names now. Ones of Admira Wacker, butchering that as well. He's got 20 physiotherapy. He's come in. Got Joachim. He's a reserve data analyst, again, best of a bad bunch really. Silman comes in as a 20 physiotherapy again, and Tina Nelson again, 20 physiotherapy. So we've got 20 physiotherapy across the board. Staff wise, we've got, you know, pretty decent scouting department here. In fact, only PSG beat us on judging player ability by a hair. Physiotherapy, we've just not got enough of them to match with the PSG, and sports scientist is a weak issue. But we're still the third best in the league, so you know it's not too bad. Coaching wise, 4.5-star across the board, apart from ball control and goalkeeper handling and fitness. Looked at all those areas, can't improve them basically. The good thing is that I can switch this to handling and still have 4.5 stars, so I could go with distribution as well. So I'm just going to keep an eye on the goalkeeper and coach situation. He's a fitness coach. We've just not long brought him in. We can't get any better there. If we have a look at our staff though, actually it does say defending coaches we are weak in. The big reason for that is because our defensive coach is actually a reserve coach who's 4.5-star, very good. Under 19s, I'm sure I showed you this last time, but we'll just have a quick look just so you remind you. Next bit of news, club news wise, we have a new affiliate club. We've got Almeria in Spain, in the second division. Basically, at first I renegotiated one, which I'm going to cover next bit because it was loads of Almeria one first. I'm going with that. Basically it's just a deal where they'll send young players to us, or we can send players on loan to them. They will also send players, they may send junior players to us, which will hopefully benefit us with getting Spanish players through the youth system. The reason why I went with that is because Milda Boleslav, they tend to have some decent players and we have first option on them. They're maybe not quite at the level that we are looking for. There's been a couple that I've looked at with quite a lot of interest, but I decided to negotiate existing affiliation and request that was an option, and I thought, do you know what, that's actually pretty good. I was initially going to try if I could reduce the annual fee. That wasn't an option, but I seen that option, and I was like, I wonder if we can get a feeder club in a major nation. So our option was, we had Almeida in Spain, we had a team in the second tier of Germany and a team in the second tier of Italy. I lean to the Spanish just because of their facilities. I don't really know the difference between what their development rate is, but the facilities of this club were state of the art, so I went with that. So since the last game, with that absolute 7-goal thriller where we had against Monaco, if you've not seen that, go and see it now. Not just spoiled the score for you, but it was in the title anyway. There was a 7-goal thriller, just didn't tell you which way it went. We played Nantes. We won 2-0 with Stuperovic and Adam on the score sheet, and then we played Brest where we won 1-0. René Arune came off the bench because Rodriguez was tied in and on a yellow, so I brought him on in the 56th minute. By the 61st minute he got himself sent off for a 2-footed lunge. Smashing when your substitute is on the park for 5 minutes before getting himself sent off. Anyway, today we are playing Nantes, who were, I said in the last episode, it was the two teams that were going to be between Brest and Nantes, and it was whoever was higher in the league. As you see, Nantes in 12 with 12 points, Brest in 9th with 9. We beat Brest, so there's been no changes to that, but Nantes was the leader of the two, so I went with Nantes for this game. So we're going to get into that game, and I will see you pitchside in just a second, guys. So the team that we're going with today is Garnier, who's sort of cementing himself as a number one. I feel much more confident with him in there over Balka. Got Patev, Picorni and Ruquet. Picorni is in because Hasebe in the last game was ineligible because he played for the reserves, because I forgot to allowed him to do that, and despite being in the first team they decided to play him, and I just forgot to change him out. I did actually make changes to this team as well, which is a bit strange that I didn't realise that. Either way, he's in. Got Junior Sambia and Rodriguez in the wing back slots, with Florio Gomez, Adam, with a front three of Bonnie, who scored his first goal for the club in the last game, Oliveira and Stuperovic. Do prefer Bonnie to Tsunami, but my worry is I feel like Tsunami has a lot of potential and I should play him, because he'll either hit that potential or I'll get sale value. But at the same time, I'm like, Bonnie's 16 years old and is better, or at least feels better to me, so I should be playing him. So I'm a bit confused. So that doesn't make it easy for me. The staff changes, that's probably going to be me, other than if a really good coach comes up. I'm probably not going to make much changes. Sports scientists I want to improve, but I've just literally improved them and better ones are coming available, so I'm going to see how this season goes before improving that department. Scouts are maybe the next area that I look at, but again, I added 2 new scouts in the summer. There wasn't a huge amount of great ones available, and I'm pretty sure I'd hired some fairly decent ones. Anyway, Riquette's picked this up, but his touch wasn't great, but he has eventually moved it forward. His clearance though is met with an interception, although that's intercepted by Claudio Gomez. Bonnet into Goncaldo, Oliveira over to Sambia, into Adam. Somehow that gets to Stuperovic, but that's not a foul apparently. Cleared away, Patev forward for Adam. Good pass into Claudio Gomez. Last year I said the midfield was our weakest area. This year I love our midfield. Claudio Gomez and Adam are so good. And what's weird is I've got Jan and Villa, who is on the bench, and he is extremely good as well, and I want to play him, but at the same time I'm like, I'm not dropping any of the 2 that I've got in. Oh, that's pretty good free kick from Bissouma there. That'll be a 1-0 down. The first goal we've conceded since Monaco. Not sure there's much we could do about it, but that means we've conceded more goals from direct free kicks than anyone else in the league, because I checked those kind of stats the other day. I checked that one by accident. Bonnet, oh, that's a great ball to Stuperovic. His touch isn't great, and I feel like he should have cut that across there. In his shoes I would have taken a shot, but I feel like he should have taken that. Gomez with the first time shot, cannons away to Adam. Back for Gomez with the first time shot again, and you know, we've been by far the better side here and we're losing. That's a bit frustrating. Is that Osman Soul that would be a Hearts? No, it's not. It's a regen. Scoofs with the corner, whipped in, Rodriguez away, to Adam, away again. Gomez, does he have the pace here? He did, but somehow ended up behind the guy. Sambia, Stuperovic, into Claudio Gomez, he can spring the passes. Oliveira with Bonnet next to him, goes himself, it's just wide of the mark. The problem is, we've been so good, we've been creating lots of chances, but we're not putting any of these shots on target, and the one that we did, the keeper made I'm going to say it's a good save. Stuperovic should have done better, but, you know, is what it is. Going to give a push forward for the rest of this half, see if we can just get a little something extra. Doesn't look like it. Not a single extra shot. Smashing. Okay, we'll bring them in, we'll give them the hairdryer treatment at half time. Double checking there, because my little eye just seen in the corner, I was like, I'm not sure I'm recording here, but I am. So aggressive. Where is the passion? Anyone playing extremely poorly and should maybe be brought off? No, not really. No one's really that tired, so we'll leave it as it is just now. As Stuperovic kicks off for the second half. Not expecting anything to happen here. Patev still can't get into the Bulgaria team. He was an absolute number. I'll have a look at who the guys that are above him in the first team. For me, he's better than them. Rodriguez puts that wide. For me, he's better than them and playing at a higher level. So I'm going to assume that the manager either just doesn't like people who play in a foreign country, or just doesn't like Patev in general. Going to bring Tsunami on for Stuperovic, who's not had the best of games. Give him a bit of a rest as well. Show him that he needs to be playing a higher standard of football. Sambia to Patev. Launches forward, and here is Tsunami. He's got Bonnet if he finds the cup. Oh, you've got a man in an open goal. Going to give a demand more here, because did that go through? It did. That's fine. Scoofs. Bissouma, score of that free kick. Back to Bissouma. And he puts it over this time. We've been so good here. We've created so many big chances. It's not really coming off for us. We're going to bring on Jan and Villa because Gomez is on a yellow. Don't like ball winning midfielders on yellows. And Jan and Villa is very good as well. He is a player capable of coming off the bench and changing the game. Not with passes like that though. Rodriguez picks up the loose ball though, over to Sambia. Forward first. Oh, jeez, that is one of the worst passes I've ever seen Sambia. It's like, it wasn't even close to him. Patev with one of the worst tackles I've ever seen. Garney does a bit better with the save. Oh, pretty bad save to not catch that there. They've now had more shots on target than us, which is worrying, and more shots. I feel like we've been very much the better team in this game though. We're going to go overload. Going to bring on Lumor and Beniu, because our left back Rodriguez hasn't had his best game. Give a push forward so we can get anything from this overload. Scoofs to Adamu. Oh, you've got to be putting in a challenge, man. Lima to Adamu. Patev intercepts. Bonnet played into the channel for Oliveira. He's got there. Ball into the box is poor, but it's fallen for Bonnet, who should have shot, and he's gave it to Jan and Villa instead, who is in a worse position on his weaker foot, and he scooped it over. Don't quite know, looking at these highlights, how we've lost this game, but we have. I know the stats are going to show they ended up coming into the game and having more shots on target and whatnot, but I would guarantee you if he had the better chances. I'm curious to show. Match stats: clear cut chances 2, half chances 4 against 3, so 7 versus 3 overall. Don't know how we've lost that game, but we have. They scored a free kick, and our decision making in the final third wasn't good enough. We're still second in the league. Monaco would leapfrog us if they win their game in hand. Who's that against? That's against Bordeaux, so that's quite a tough game. Bordeaux have slipped away recently, but again, they can catch themselves right back into this playoff sort of spot because they've got up to 18 points. got a European spot with a win, so they'll be hungry for that. PSG will just go into the distance, that's fine. Next episode we will come back for PSG. It's in 4 games time, kind of a perfect filler, and then that leads us up straight to January quite nicely, I think. So next episode PSG, that will be on Wednesday. Tune back in for then. If you've enjoyed this episode despite the result, hit a like, hit a subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.